guys, first, it is great to see you. But as I was saying before we did the interview, it's like 3 James Bonds here. Like, you guys...
Too kind.
No, man. You guys are the coolest of the cool. How does it feel with the success that you guys have had? Because remember, I was there practically from day one and watched you guys grow to become international superstars representing the genre.
Thank you, buddy. I think we're mildly freaking out right now. Things are going very, very well. We just performed on the Rockefeller Christmas tree lighting on NBC.
Saw it?
Yes, that was such a huge highlight for us, and we're so proud to be back in Canada, finishing our tour here and finally in New York City. But the new album, Christmas Together, it came out #1 in Canada on the holiday charts and #2 on the U.S. charts. So we couldn't have asked for a better rollout of this project that we're so passionate about.
Passion is a huge thing for you guys. Talk a little bit about what it was like back then when you guys were struggling to get that name out. Before Oprah brought you guys on stage, what was it like for you guys?
Yeah, not easy. It's always an upward climb, and for us, it's always a concentration on the music and being honest with the music. It kind of led us to where we are now, being honest with our audience and feeling that energy with our audience every single time. It's important to know what they want as well. So when we go back in studio, we're thinking about what we want to passionately do as artists, along with what we know our audience will appreciate. So that's what we do, hills and valleys on every album and in our concerts. So come see our show tomorrow. We're going to be at the Sony Center, so we look forward to seeing everybody in Toronto head over there.
The fact you talk about the Sony Center, and I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, for me, the proudest moment for you guys was performing at the Air Canada Center, and I will still never forget walking down Yonge Street and seeing the electronic billboards out and seeing your faces. I'm going, they did it. They did it.
Yeah, there's been so many incredible milestones for us, especially over the last couple of years, and certainly getting into ACC finally was such a big moment for us, having all our friends and fans come out, not just from Toronto, but from all over Canada to celebrate that moment in the Christmas spirit as well. So nothing like Christmas to bring people together, and that's how we put this album together. It's like bringing people together. That's the common thread throughout all the songs. When it comes to the feature track Santa's Wish, we did this music video that we did here in Toronto in the Distillery District, and we bring people from all walks of life, dancers from all walks of life together to tell this magical story about what Santa would want for Christmas. And it borrows that chorus from that early song from 1971, I'd like to teach the world to sing. And what a perfect message at this time of the year and in this time right now for everyone to hold on to.
Let's get to the Christmas album too, because I think personally, toughest thing to me for an artist to record, because A, you're picking out traditional songs that we all know and you got to give the respect that it deserves, and 2, you guys have recorded some new Christmas songs that hopefully will become classics. What was it like to do all this, especially as we talked before, you're recording this stuff in the summertime? Yeah,
true. We go in the studio in, March, April, May, June, when it's very hot out. And so we dress up the studio with, Christmas decorations. That's a must to get us into the spirit. But, our first Christmas album came out in 2009, Perfect Gift. And that one went triple platinum. And, tenors and Christmas is just a perfect time of year. It's a great marriage. Those two things go together beautifully. So, we pick those epic songs, but we also want to, sort of honor the tradition of writing some new songs that could become new classics, like you said. And so one song we had when we were together, it was #1 in Canada, and we're hoping the same success for Santa's Wish, which just came out. And we're so happy and honored to be adding new songs to that Christmas canon, as it were.
I want to talk about the new songs. I mean, how do you come up with the lyrics when you know that people have heard the Yuletime and this and that? How do you come up with something different that will click with those, with families and go, wow, that's something I'm always going to remember?
Well, you draw upon your own memory, right, as a child, and that's what kind of inspires you to get through this story. You can't fake it. People will know that right away. And I think with the 2 originals on the album, I think both of them, when we are together, shows a very kind of unifying, fun vibe. And Santa's Wish has a a beautiful story behind it. As we mentioned, there was the video, and we want to give a shout out to Tourism Toronto because they collaborated with us with that shoot and in the distillery.
And Victor's son Zach is the star of the show here. Yes,
Fantastic.
he is the young boy that the story is sort of built around.
And it is kind of unique that we did it in Toronto because UN just announced, I think, that Toronto is the most multicultural city in the world. And so how fitting that we bring all people from walks of life together in Toronto to create this music video that's gone viral and to celebrate Christmas and the holidays.
But do you think about this too, that, growing up, we've grew up with the Bing Crosby albums, we've grown up with the Supremes Christmas albums, Nat King Cole. People are now growing up to your albums, and when they have kids, they're going to be playing those albums and going, I remember as a kid when I opened up my gift, the Tenors were playing this. I was listening to the song by the time.
That's our gift. And when we get up on stage and we look out in the audience and people are singing their songs and moms and dads are singing with their kids and they come back and they tell their stories about how that song now is their Christmas tradition. And what a treat, what a gift for us. We're just blessed to do what we love, share the music, and have that opportunity to bring people together.
Okay, you were talking about a show we got tomorrow as we speak.
That's right. And being from Toronto, I have to say,
Hometown boy.
I am super excited with TFC winning the championship.
Yeah, and don't forget the Argos doing it.
Argos winning the championship. Go Raptors, go Leafs. But it's going to be great. And these boys, they have a strong connection to Toronto as well. So it's going to be a big party. We want people to come, enjoy themselves, to get into the Christmas spirit with us. We're getting close now, so not many more opportunities, but we're loving it. And after Toronto, we head back to the States and then we end our tour in New York City. So come join us. It's going to be a great night.
But the thing is, when one tour ends, another one's going to begin. What's going to happen for 2018?
You know what? We've got a lot of great plans. Of course, some music is going to be involved next year, and some film. So we're going to put together a few cool projects. We can't wait to get working on it. And but we're just enjoying time, I think, over Christmas with family when the 25th finally does come, and we can't wait just to enjoy a week off before we get back to the music making.
Social media, where do we go to follow you guys?
At Tenors Music is the handles, and tenorsmusic.com is the website.
Fantastic. Gentlemen, congratulations.
Thanks, Rudy.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. But most importantly, man, thank you for letting me be there from the beginning and watching this grow.
We can't thank you enough for your support, Rudy. Like, seriously, you've been there from the beginning, and we consider you part of the Tenor family.
No doubt.
So thank you.
You were there before Oprah. So, Rudy for president.
He's the man.
Boom.
Love you guys. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.